At the policy seminar, we explored the relationship between the Council of Europe's strategy for the rights of the child and SiS Catalyst. The Council focuses its implementation of this strategy in cooperation with key partners, and these include key higher education research institutes, universities. And they use the word cooperation in the meaning that it's an aggregation of the input of a lot of individuals and individual institutions. Within SiS Catalyst, we've been thinking increasingly about collaboration as the co-creation of a shared understanding. Because at the heart of what we do, we're talking about two cultures. We're talking about the culture of the university and the culture of the child. Now, in order to co-create that shared understanding, this requires mutual recognition. In other words, who are these children? What is our own culture? Mutual respect and mutual trust. In other words, mutual learning and the basis for mutual learning. So we're moving on to our next stage. How do we mobilise mutual learning? Obviously, has to be owned. You have to own and control it. You have to recognise the injustice, the social dimension. You have to take responsibility, and then you have to put that into action. Now, that whole process is one of consciousness raising. So the implementation of something like the rights of the child has to be, we have to ask the question, whose responsibility is it? And as individuals and as institutions, we have a choice. So where are we up to as SiS Catalyst in terms of this kind of process? Well, we're just over halfway point. We have time. We have the best part of 2 years to come. We are developing tools and techniques which are required to shift consciousness. In other words, to make people think differently, to take ownership and responsibility, to recognise the differences between cultures. But also at the heart of what we're doing is we need to move on in terms of dissemination. What is it we're disseminating and how will we do that? Dissemination in 2014-15 is going to be fundamentally different to where it was 5 years ago on the basis of technology and the transformation that that enables us to do. So we are gaining knowledge within SiS Catalyst, and as I finished my PowerPoint in Edinburgh, I'd like to finish this with a Cree proverb, and that is, knowledge that is not used is abused. So as we gain knowledge, we now need to use it and disseminate it.